Yama Prestanain.
The world is changed.
I feel it in the water. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it.
It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. And into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. One ring to rule them all. One by one, the free lands of Middle-earth fell to the power of the ring. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. Victory was near. But the power of the ring could not be undone. It was in this moment, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword.
Alright, you guys get the point. One blaster to rule them all. That was a little more anticlimactic as I thought. A little longer than I thought, too. I don't think it's going to get copyrighted because it's like not a song or anything. I don't know. Maybe if it gets copyrighted, woof. That's okay. Anyway, we got Morgan right here next to us. Morgan's part of the crew today. She's gonna help us do some orchestrating here. Organizing, orchestrating, keeping us organized. All right, let's get started. Let me just pull up my sheet real quick. Duke, it's going well, man. Good to see you guys. Ant, Clay, Chad, Scott, Dave. What's up, boys? Good evening. Let's have ourselves a fun time here. One blaster to rule them all. I hope there's some competition. I hope it's not just one blaster that dominates. I hope there's a few that are worth our energy. Alright, we're just going to start from the top. We're on number 1. Duke Davison. I've got my list up here too.
Okay.
So, yep, Duke Davis. Mr. Duke. You are up, my friend. Here we go. Scott says hi, Morgan. Clay says, hey, Morgan. Hi, all caps. Hi, here we go, boys. Let's have some fun here. 40 blasters, 40 competitors, 1 winner. Chad says, hey, Captain Morgan.
Hi, Chad.
All right, right off front, we have yellow, or, so these are blaster exclusive, I believe. It's these green borders. Here we go. I'm just going to go right to it. I'll real quick, I guess, dive in. Backs. Well, what we'll do, if it comes down to it. Oh. We got a Frankie Lindor here. What is that? That's a nickname variation. Oh, that's sick. That's actually a really nice hit to start with. Mr. Smile. Nickname variation. This is blaster number 1, G. Just blaster number 1. Duke Davis in the house. That's actually really cool. Nickname variations are very rare. I mean, come on, guys. You can't be hurting me here.
It was the first day. He's learning.
Mr. Smile. That's a really fun one right there. Kyle Tucker here on the back on the chrome. Yeah, that's gonna be. That's going to be a tough one to beat right off the bat. Yeah, that's a fun one. Oh, here's a nice Jordan Walker. So these are also blaster exclusives. Yeah, that's a really nice one, Duke. I like that a lot. Starting very strong, yep. I don't think I've ever hit a nickname variation, so that's very cool. I think it should. Yeah, it'll definitely fit. That could fit in one bag. Here's David Peterson on front here. Jackson Holiday's that. Vidal. Last pack here for blaster number 1. All right, there we have it. Well, Duke, not bad at all. Not bad at all. The big hit of the blaster, Mr. Smile, the variation there. And a nice Jordan Walker, too, for a Cardinals fan. Go ahead and sleeve that up. Blaster number 1 in the books. Now we have Utah Street Breaks versus Owen. This is Utah. Blaster number 2 for Mr. Utah. Good luck, Utah. Yeah, that Walker's pretty cool. Here we go. Utah. Yeah, you can close them. Here's Alec Bohm Chrome. We have gold to 50 here. Chrome gold to 50. I don't know, Duke. Might be a tough one for you to beat. Here's Roki Sasaki. Cleveland. That's sick. Jose Ramirez to 50 on the chrome. That's going to be tough to beat right there. That is definitely better than a nickname variation, in my opinion. We'll have to... That might be one where we have to we have to consult each other here as a group. But that's a nice hit right there. I like that. We'll see. Maybe even we have a patch. Okay, yeah. So it's value of the blaster. This blaster will win, just based on that alone. But who knows? Maybe Owen's blaster will be better. Right here. Yeah, that's sick. A duel right here. Very, very, very cool. Blaster number 2 will be moving on to the next round. Oh, we're pretty sure.
Blaster.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That'd be hard to beat, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, boys, the more hits we can see, the better. That's a pretty dang good blaster right there, if you ask me. And we still have 3 packs to go. Dominic Fletcher. Is a Sal Frelick. Jacob deGrom on the chrome. Scott, you would say that. Okay, there we go. So this one, a good blaster. Sorry, you can just split them up into 2. Yep. All right, so Owen, are you cooked? We're about to find out, brother. We're about to find out. Yeah, James, that's a... Joel, what's up, baby? Go Padres, man. How about them daddy-os? Here we go. Owen's blaster right here. Blaster number 3, Owen. Owen, a decent auto might put you on top, brother. That's all you need. One decent auto. Oh, we got it backwards here, boys. We got it backwards. Could be like an image variation or something like that. Depending on who it is. Here's Hayden. Depending on who it is. Jace Young to the Tigers on the image variation. That is impressive. That is impressive. I do like that. However, I don't think, as of yet, I don't think that will beat blaster number 2. But one more decent hit, and we might be on to something here. Man, these blasters are loaded. So far, yeah. These blasters are kind of loaded. Need a Jeter Downs? A Jeter Downs will get you an automatic disqualification. Omo. Good to know that the image variations and all that have been upside down. No. He just gets knocked out. That is still his blaster. You guys are all keeping your blasters. So even if you get knocked out, you still win a blaster. Corey Seager here. Yeah. So that's that. Imagine it as this. Everyone bought their own blaster here. Ooh, Jacob Young. If that would have been a James Wood, we might be talking. But yeah, everybody gets their own. Mikey Yastrzemski, is that image? No, it's just a refractor. Gets to keep theirs. You basically bought a blaster for $27 and hope that it gets you somewhere. Yep, there you go. All right, Owen. That was you. Hey, image variation still very cool for a $27 blaster. So We are all in agreement that so you can move forward Utah. And then you can move Utah forward against Duke as well. Okay. DC, number 4 is up, and you will be facing who's number 5? Stu Casa. All right, so 4 and 5 will now be competing against each other. Good luck, number 4. What do you guys think of this format? I thought this would be kind of fun. Yeah, mixing it up, something different. This is a cool Kobe Mayo. It's not a rare hit by any means, but it is still a very cool card. Here's a Dylan Dinger. Yeah, I think it's engaging. It's a little different than what we're used to, right?
And it gives them a look forward to.
Right.
Like you could.
Vinny, is this like a cool looking? This is DC. And he's competing against Stu Casso. So far, DC's blaster is. I'm glad you guys like it, man. I thought this would be a great, fun way to approach this blaster way. Duke Ellis here on top on the rookie. Come on, we need a little something. We need a little juice here. Helen Keller, that's fun. All right, last one. If this doesn't go well here for DC, then Stucasso is not going to need a lot of juice to advance. All right. That blaster was not great. So on we move to Stucasso, the opponent. What was the best part? The best card was probably Helen Keller, but that's not even saying much. Yeah, that was not much right there. Billy, I'm excited for you to be here, brother. Thank you for being here. I hope you like it. The guys are giving me a hard time about my weed eating job. Literally, G was like, even a blind man could have done his weeds better than that. I'm like, these guys are just rude. Here's a fun Acuna. These are somewhat rare, not super rare, but this is a little bit of a that's definitely a step up from the last blaster. Right. That's just rude. Here's a Mason Miller on the chrome. Yeah, you can already go ahead and you can put Stucasso will move forward here. Oh yeah, for sure. Jackson Churio on the very nice purple here. Put that in the top loader. Nothing crazy out of the blaster yet, but it's better than the last one. James Wood rookie. Tyler O'Neill on the purple, on the pink, I guess. Benjamin Franklin. Well, two pretty lousy blasters, but Stucasso will edge it out with this purple shimmering Jackson Churio. Is that okay? So you can already advance. So Stucaso's next challenge would have been Utah Street Breaks. You can advance Utah over Stucaso on that one. No doubt about it. All right, next battle we have Yes in My Back Card versus Ryan Photo. Is that right? All right. So Yes in My Back Card here. Coming at us. I wonder how many autos we'll see out of this case. I'm going to go with 4. Tristan Casas. Cunha on the throwback. I would say so too, Chad. You're absolutely right. Here's this Javier. Here's an Andrew Vaughn. And we have a green reversed card. So we have a silver. First silver we're seeing here. Ooh, yeah, that's tough to beat right here. That's going to be tough. That's a pretty one. On the Shohei Ohtani. That's a nice one right there. Yes in My Back Card with the, I think it's called, what is that variation called? What is that? I'm not sure what, I forgot what it's called, but it's, and it's the variation, the image variation. That's pretty. Dang, Duke, you think only 2 in a case? 1 every 20 blasters? I hope we can do a little bit better than that. Here's Jason Dominguez here. Where are we at? Jordan, we are just on blaster number 6. We've got a ways to go. We're on blaster number 6. Jordan, welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. No autos yet so far. Our best blaster has been 2 hits, and it was blaster number 2. Araldus Chappie. Anna. Bib. Oh, what's up, Bibs? Yes, sir. Utah actually had the blaster, the best blaster so far. A very nice dual patch and a Cleveland Guardians J-Ram to 50. All right, so that one is going to be, whose is that again? Yes, in My Back Card. All right, here comes Ryan Photo. Can he beat it's not chrome. We'll call it silver. Can he beat the silver Shohei variation? I feel like that might be kind of tough. That's going to be a tough challenge to beat that one. Here you go, Josh Smith. Welcome to the new guys, by the way. Jordan, Billy, I believe we may have 1 or 2 others in the chat that are new guys. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Excited you're here. Hopefully you stick around. Jake Eater on that's a kind of a cool one. I don't know if Jake's any good, but that one in mind. Nice Ben Rice here. Keep Ben Rice in mind from the rookie standpoint. Cody Bellinger. Chrome Ben Rice would have been cool. Otto Lopez here on the color. J-Ram on the refractor. Last pack. Has to be big here. Has to be big in order to beat. There's Darren Baker. It will not. It will not beat. So, yes, in my back card will win that one. We are now on to Vince versus Eli. Here we go. This one is for Vince. Fly Fisher Vince. Good luck, Vince. Ooh, that's a fun start right there. A green Kobe Mayo. Nice Dylan Cruz here. Hitting the right cards right away. Vince is. Yoshinobu on the chrome. Yeah, this is a blaster with some solid firepower just based on a few nice cards. No actual hits yet. Mackenzie Gore. And we have a backwards card. So this blaster might be a valuable one. We'll see here. We're about to find out. What we got here. We have a Yamamoto on the silver. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Reversed on the silver. Gonna be tough to beat. I think the value is here in this blaster. No crazy hits. However, there's a lot of value so far from this one in terms of just. We'll see. We'll see. Jackson Job. Oh, yeah. This blaster is going to win. That is sick. Roki Sasaki on the pink speckle chrome. That might be the best hit of the top quadrant so far. Tecumseh. That's a pretty one. That's a very, very nice one there for Vince. All right, so let me actually put these. That was a really nice blaster. From a blaster perspective, Vince, I think, wins it with that one. Yeah, definitely best card so far of the break. This is Fly Fisher Vince, yep. Tall order here for Eli. Tall order for Eli. Jesus. Hey, a good auto, or actually a decent auto, is all it takes. We do have something backwards here, Eli. I like that. We have something backwards. So we have a hit. Grant Holmes here. Find out here. Oh, shit! Image variation of Paul Skeens. That is a tough one, but that is a beautiful card for Eli. I think the image variation Paul Skeens, boys, has to be better than that Sasaki. What do you think? Paul Skeens image variation. I gotta believe that's better. That's better than Roki. I have to believe that. What do we think here, boys? What do we think? Okay. Yeah, let me well, we'll do it later, but whose blaster had that was Fly Fisher Vince. This is Eli. This is a tough one. Let's just, I mean, look, that was only pack number 2. One hit, another hit, and Eli. I think personally, I would have to give that. Oh yeah, we got something else here, boys. We're about to be cooking with this blaster. Mason Wynn. Oh, this is a beauty. I think this is an SP as well. Yeah. This is a SP of Mason Wynn on the anniversary cartoon back. Yeah. Here we go. We've got ourselves a winner on that one. The Mason Wynn just put it over the top by a little bit. Plus, we have 5 packs to go. Easy E from Texas will be winning that battle. With more packs to go as well. Perfect. And we have a third hit. We have a third hit in here. We have a patch. Eli with the absolute banger of a blaster here. Willie Adames. On the patch. Yeah, shout out Eli. What a blaster. What a blaster. He's got a second blaster as well. Still in contention somewhere else. And we have green color here. Holy shit. I've never seen a blaster like this. What is happening here? We have Rhett Lauder to 99. Holy smokes. Eli. In terms of value, Eli might be the winner of Quadrant 1. God damn. Eli is absolutely cooking right now. That's awesome. Go, Eli. Yeah, that is an insanely hot box. 2 packs to go, too. We're not done yet. We're not done. Miguel Amaya. Ivan Herrera. Yeah, Eli. Eli has won Quadrant 1. Wow, boys. Look at this. Look at this. I know, but this is going to be very tough. Rhett Lauder to 99. Willie Adames on the patch. Mason Wynn SP Silver. And Paul Skeens image variation. My God. Dude, I'll tell him. I'll let him know. I'm sure he'll work something out with you there. That's Eli. Oh, he's joking. He's just... Anthony's saying, like, it's going to be hard to beat. Yep. All right. Now, the only person left in Quadrant number 1 who can still beat Eli is going to be Clay Harrell. Clay, let's go, baby. I'm going to crack open a beer for Mr. Clay. Crack it open here. You guys don't get Anthony's joke.
I didn't. I thought he was
Phil, it is not. So, the purple or pink speckles are guaranteed in these blasters. They're not numbered, though. Still a very, very cool card. All right, Clay. Blaster number 10. Skeens is winning for sure. Let's go, Clay. Give me a Skeens autograph here, and we wipe Eli out. What do we think? Can it be done? We do have a insert Mason Wynn. It is the image, or the kind of the minor SP, but it is not silver, so it's not going to do the trick. But a cool card for Clay, Mason Wynn here. I know, Owen. He mentioned that to me. Duke. Here's a Cal Raleigh. Big dumper. Gosman here on top. Not going to do it, unfortunately. I'd like to see a redemption out of this case, too. I'd like to see it. Jacob Wilson, I like that. Some nice rooks in here. Christopher Morel. 2 packs left here, Clay. And this is nice. This is a nice one right here. Clay, this is definitely not bad at all. Hurston Waldrop on the pink speckle. Andrew Carnegie. One of the probably top 10 to 15 rookies of this class, which isn't saying a lot. This rookie class is rather weak, but it is worth a top loader. Alrighty. Play, not bad. Not bad, but not a winner. We have our winner for quadrant number 1, and it is Eli. Eli will win the entirety of quadrant 1. He will go up against, hypothetically, he was supposed to go up against Utah Street Breaks, but he wins it. I don't even think you need to put it up. Or actually, yeah, give me, yeah. We'll take Paul Skeen's variation out. Here, I can hand it back to you. Quadrant 1 is done, boys. And so far, Eli wins it with a very, very nice Paul Skeen's image variation. So, there we have it. Quadrant 2. Here we go. The first battle will be Vista Phil. And then he has a bye round. So then we'll have, after that, Gunn and Shane Nichols against Vista Phil. Okay, here we go. Number 11. Vista Phil, here we go, baby. Let's go, Padres. That blaster from Eli. Can we talk about that again? That was insane. That was an insane blaster. Here's a nice Schwelly. I like that. Schwelly on the somewhat rare. Alex, what's up, man? We just finished quadrant 1. So far, Eli is in the lead. He had 4 hits in 1 blaster. Unheard of. Unheard of. Including a Paul Skeen's image variation. An absolute tank of a card. Aaron Nola here. I have to believe, though, that this case will have something better in it. We're so far away from the finish line. I have to believe that. As much as I would love Eli to win, he deserves it. But I want to hope that there's better. This is Vista Phil. Come on. Oh, nice little CJ Abrams here. Garrett Mitchell. Some nice refractors there, but will it be enough? We do have a true blue chrome here, Phil. True blue. Jesus, I can't speak. True blue chrome. Who's it going to be? Going to be J-Ram again? It is J-Ram again. J-Ram to 150. Okay. Nice little J-Ram to 150. Redemption there. Not too shabby. I don't think that we have not seen enough. This is Vista. We have not seen enough though to beat Eli. I'm kind of keeping an eye on that too. Who will be in the final four against, or the final four on the left-hand side against Eli? This is going to be a gun. Got you, Anthony. How about I just put every hit in your stack? How's that? Darren Baker here. Ooh, that's a fun Wyatt. Wyatt on the one of the anniversary edits. Heston Kjerstad right here on the chrome, not bad. Here's Paul Skeens. Here's the original, just to compare. Here's the original, and here's the image variation that Eli hit in his blaster from Sent from Heaven. Well, we sure will, Scott. We'll tell you. Are you winning? You know that meme? Are you winning, son? Ronald Blanco. He's at the San Diego FC game. Probably San Diego FC just scored. Do you mind texting him? Okay. So a gun. Huh? Nothing crazy. Yeah, a gun. Now we have true competition here. Shane Nichols has to outbeat a gun. And then Vista Phil. I don't know, man. Those last two blasters haven't been that great. Should be pretty easy to beat. The J-Ram will take the cake right now over that last blaster if that was better. But here we go. This one's gonna go to Shane Nichols. Let's go, Shane. River Ryan here. Oh, we have a yep. Here we go. We got a black print run. It's paper, so it's gonna have a print run of 50. That is likely gonna do it to beat. That will beat a gun. So you can go ahead and move Shane forward. Yep. Tigers. Jace Young, too. That's a pretty one. It's a very, very nice one there for you, Shane. Print run of 50 on the throwback design as well. Is Shane beating Vistafil? No, I don't think so. I think that J-Ram is still... I think I would still put the J-Ram in front. For now. Down goes Anderson. That's right. Here's a nice Yu Darvish here. And we've got a backwards card. We got a silver coming up. Of Tony Gwynn through the years. That's pretty. That's very, very pretty. We're approaching the territory of Vista Phil potentially losing it with his J-Ram. 2 hits here. I think we've crossed that barrier potentially. Hopefully we have another juiced blaster here. Oh, that's a pretty one. Yeah, I think this is a done deal. Go ahead and Shane Nichols will beat Vista Phil. A very nice speckled here. It was a nice run while it lasted, Vista Phil. Love you, brother. Travis. Okay. 3 hits here. Well, we'll call one of them a hit. That's Shane Nichols. All right, next up we have Alex Bohanic and Stu Casso battling it out. Alex, here we go. Alex Bohanic. Let's go, Alex. Huh? All 3. All the top loaders we'll consider as hits. No, it doesn't matter. Those are not getting. None of those will beat Eli. Right now, Eli is holding it down on the front side. Little Andrew Heaney here. Lance Lynn. Lance, brother, you're not gonna you're not that guy anymore. You're not gonna be beating people. He actually just retired. We are on Alex Bohanic. Yep. James Wood. Ooh, okay, James Wood on the chrome. Not enough to edge out the competition, but still a nice little hit for a blaster. Chrome James Wood. We like that. 2 packs left here for Alex. We have a Max Fried on the top here. Javili. Not enough juice. Last pack here. Dylan Cruz on front, but base card is not going to do it. So this is Alex. He will be competing against Stu Casso. Stu Casso don't have to do much to win this round. Aaron Shunk. Here's a fun one. Image variation of Bobby Witt, and it has his rookie logo. That's pretty cool. They sell for about $5 to $10 on eBay. Not bad. What number is this? We are on blaster number 15. Not a bad card right there. Not crazy rare, but it is a very cool card. Luis Matos. Jackson Merrill. It is a high number. Well, it's not in this product, I guess. Not in the blaster. I know it is. So it is a high number. It is technically considered a SP. It is not an image variation or anything like that, though. But you can go ahead and put Tsukasa will be beating Alex Bohanic on the blaster. Yet to see an auto. When will it show up? Oh no. I would like to say I would hope we would see about 3 to 4 per case, but may not be the case. Get it? All right. So Ducaso will move on. He is not. Yep. If that's the case, Shane Nichols won. We are on number 16 now. No, I'm sorry. We are on number 17 now. This is now Run DMG versus the golfer, right? Okay, Run. Here we go. Good luck, Run. So far yet on this half of the bracket, nobody is beating Eli. Of course. Yeah, we will. I want somebody to at least start competing. This is a very one-sided battle right now. Trust me, we will find something else that will be worth competing with. But will it be enough? Will it be enough? Seiya Suzuki here. Give me a Ben Rice red ink. And we declare the winner of the whole break already. Turn it off. Refund everyone. No, I'm just kidding. Not looking great so far. Run. Nothing really to write home about. Knowing the luck of the gods, the golfer will then have the best blaster known to history right afterwards. Caden Dana, not a bad one in terms of a chrome. It's a pretty beast of a pitcher. Oh, we got a Shohei on top. Okay, we're talking. We're talking. Pink Shohei speckle and a Acuna refractor. Yeah, we're in terms of value, I think we're starting to talk a little bit here. I think we have a shot. Okay, that was your blaster. Redeemed it at the end. Is this enough, though, to beat Shane Nichols? Shohei might be. We might have to go back and compare there at the end. Very nice Shohei, though. Run DMG, yep. Golfer. Here we go. Can we start seeing some ink, please? Corey Seager on this slightly more rare card. Spencer Torkelson on the pink. We do have a backwards card here. The silver. It is William Contreras. I don't know. Shohei is definitely still beating that. Cade Povich on the green. That's not terrible. Renton Doyle on the autograph. We have our first autograph. Not bad at all. That will do it. That will certainly beat out Run. This will likely, as of now, that will not beat Eli. It will be. It is the quadrant 2 top contestant at this time. Brenton Doyle, 2-time Gold Glover. That is the golfer. Yep. And a Ben Rice on the. Yep, this one is. This is our clear winner. Right now, I would say this is our winner of bracket number 2. Damn, Dave. Wish I would have hit you this, brother. One blaster off. Here we have it. So, our first autograph, Brenton Doyle and a Ben Rice. Top 2. Now, is Chase competing with himself? All right, Chase is competing with himself, so we'll just put 2 blasters up here. These are both Chase right here. Chase Kirsch 1 and Chase Kirsch 2. You tell him to do that. I'm sure he would do that, actually, believe it or not. Here we go. Good luck to Mr. Chase Kirsch. Playing himself here. Ooh, nice. James Wood on the slightly more rare variation there. Yuki Matsui. Ryan Reynolds here. Oh, we have a backwards green. That's fun. It's a nice Schwelly. Spencer Schwellenbach. Nice card there. On the silver. Pretty good on time here, too. Manny Machado on the green. William Warren. Joey Bart in him. Oh, very nice Shohei here. A very nice Shohei on the speckle. Roki, Spencer. Not enough to beat the golfer. Still, not a bad blaster at all. One more pack here in blaster number 1 for Chase. Chase with blaster number 1. And blaster number 2 for Chase as well. Let's see if he can beat himself. Oh, wait. He could. He will. That joke didn't land. Here's old Brenton Doyle again. Oh, we have backwards. We have probably image variation, I want to believe. Who's it going to be? Eric Schoolboy. This is going to be... Oh, this is flipped. Okay. This is a low print run here. Not anything crazy, but it is a very cool card. So if you look in the back here of these 2 cards, you see how the bat is flipped? Do you see it, honey? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So bat is flipped. So this is a SP right here.
Is there any
Nothing on the front. Nope, it's just the back. Well, luckily they put the card backwards in the pack. Well, you can move Chase forward. He just beat himself.
I already.
Okay, cool. Yeah, bat flip is cool. Grandal. No, he should only have 2, and those are it.
Oh.
Danny Jansen on the pink here. Joey Bart on the refractor. And then last pack here. All right. So who do we have currently fighting over there? Got it. Okay. So last one here of the first half. Merrill is a... You can't even compare the two, Alex. You tell Sharky you can't even compare the two. One is injured, but PCA is absolutely rocking right now. You know what'd be cool, though, if you would have actually done that in his rookie year, like started hot, you know, like Jackson Merrill did. Didn't have to adjust to the league. Was just amazing right off the rip, you know. Love you, Shark. Here's a cool Jackson Holiday on the anniversary variation. Rafi. This is O'Rhino, right? By the way, this is blaster number 20. Nate Evaldi here. We have something backwards. It is a silver. Is a George Brett. Very cool. Damn, I'm over here celebrating PCA success, and Dark, you just go at me like that? Rude. This Ketel Marte. Aaron Judge, nice one there. Perdomo. Thurgood Marshall. This is number 20. We are at the halfway mark right now, and it is looking like... All right, let's internalize here. So... Huh? Chase is going to beat O'Rhino. Golfer will then beat Shane Nichols. Oh, yeah. And then Golfer will win again. And then we already know that Eli is winning that one. So Eli is officially the winner of Blasters 1 through 20. Eli is the winner. Yeah, we'll do the auto. Give me the other one. We'll do the auto. Yeah. First half of the case down. Here are the winners, though, of our best two Here we go. Now we have Duke with a bye week. So, Duke, here you go, brother. Sounds good. All skeins on the variation here. Very cool. Nice Noel on the chrome. David Bednar here on the silver, or I mean on the Roki here. Ramber. Sorry, Duke. So far, unless we pull a little cat out of the hat here, I'm sorry. That was not great. All right. This was Duke right here. And now we will be happy. Now Scotty versus Anthony will be facing off here. He didn't do very well, I'm sorry to say. It was not a very memorable blaster, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy. His first one was better. Yep. Here we go. Scotty. Mookie Betts. Dirksen Profar. This is blaster number 21, by the way. We have a Michael Massey.
You asked for red.
Raleigh Fingers.
That's the second time.
Red auto.
Scotty got Raleigh, didn't he?
Red auto to 76 for Scotty. I know Scotty collects Raleigh Fingers. That is a very, very cool card. Woo! It is, you're right, it is Blaster 22. Red ink Raleigh Fingers for Mr. Scotty. We have our work cut out for us here in half number 2. Will that be enough to defeat that is going to be hard to beat. I believe Scotty may have just taken the lead. What an awesome, awesome card. Congrats, Scotty. Wow. An absolute banger right there. What will the last handful of blasters, or the last few handful of blasters, provide? But boys, can you comp me on that one? What does a Raleigh Fingers cost? I mean, I have to believe that one will beat Eli at this point. A red ink autograph of Raleigh Fingers. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm so happy for you, Scott. That's a really, really cool card. Oh, Scotty. So Scotty, and now we have Anthony. Anthony, come on, man. Only thing better than a... Let me get you like a Dylan Cruz or a James Wood red auto. Red ink. Oh, wow, what a card. Hall of Famer too. You were? I remember that. Oh, here we go, Ant. You got Chrome Blue 150 here. Andrew Benintendi to 150. That, unfortunately, is not going to beat Scotty's red ink Rolly Fingers. At this point, at least. But, plenty of time left for this to be a hot blaster as well. JT Ginn, not a bad one right here, actually. On the speckle. Yeah, no, dude, if that would have been absolutely crazy, I would have just looked him in the eyes and said, "Sorry, son. You're not getting that card. You've screwed over way too many people in this world for you to get that card. I'm keeping it." Ryan Mountcastle, not looking good, Ant. Not looking like we're gonna win this challenge here. Oh, that's a nice Amador right there. I like that. He's a stud. Pink, kind of a color match. I dig that actually. Ida B. Wells. But we're gonna top load Amador. He's a stud. Oh. Anthony will not be winning that. You can go ahead and move to the top half of the bracket. Scotty will be beating everyone in the top half of that bracket who he is facing, Morgan. I don't know who. So who do we have right there? So Scotty beat Anthony, and he will definitely beat Duke. Sorry, Duke. We're waiting. Yep, now we're still waiting. But it's going to be hard to beat. That's Anthony, yep. Okay, PTB versus Joel. PTB versus Joel. Sorry, Ant. I'm sorry, brother. PTB, you are up, my friend. Oh, we have an out of 76. I like that. Out of 76 variation. Give us a good name here. Give us a good name here. This is a good start. Great start to the blaster. LA. Ah, Robelski. Robelski. If that would have been Sasaki, that would have potentially value-wise beaten even Scotty. 50 out of 76, though. Very cool hit. Joel, you've got your work cut out for you already. Nice hit there for Mr. PTB. Here's Mitch Keller. And a backwards green here. Of Paul Skeens. This is a very, very nice blaster so far. PTB, you're on to something, brother. Not beating Scotty by any means, but a very good blaster, yep. With lots of Jordan? High number. Look at the floor, just... Get it. So if we're going off of value, which I think we are, if that's the case, then right now Eli is still in the front. We're going off of value. Are there any that sold this year? Yeah, this is PTB. Next one here is Joel. What are we going by, boys? Are we going by value or are we going by coolest hit? I mean, coolest hit would be the Raleigh, but I think we agreed we're basing it on... I think I put in the chat we're basing it off of value, right? Yeah. I think it's based off of value. Yeah, that is the most... or the least subjective, yeah.
The most objective.
Oh, okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Backwards here. Got an image variation of some sort, potentially. Image variation coming at us here. Of Marcus Semien. This is going to be a... Why was this backwards? There's nothing that's telling me... We'll go ahead and sleeve it, but can't really determine that to be a hit now that it's not telling us anything specific. Mitchell Parker here on top. Scott, I know, buddy. I know. That's a fantastic card, man. I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you. That's a very, very cool one for you. Adrian Del Castillo. Colton Cowser here, not bad. And a Sam Aldegiri. Don't know you, kid. Oh, is that it? Okay. So the cartoon variation. Oh, yeah, okay. So let me try to find another second baseman here. Yeah. Okay, good call. So if you look here, the cartoon variation is slightly different. See that, honey? You see, like, so they're going to be all the second basemen are going to look like this.
Oh.
All the pitchers are going to look like that. But do you see how it's different? Okay. So, cool little hit there for you, Joel. Not enough to beat... Who was before him? PTB. PTB definitely wins that one. All right, Scotty, you're up again, my friend.
That's not true.
Oh, Scotty will win that one. Okay, so next up is Noah versus Max, the two Texas guys, two Rangers fans. Who did I just say this is? This is Noah. Noah Cerna, you are up, my friend. Gunner with the cool kind of image variation there. Let's see if that brings us anywhere. Love to see redemption. Nice Colt Keith here. I do like that. And we do have backwards silver. Ooh, that is a tough one. That's a really nice one. A Dylan Cruz silver. Not enough to beat Scotty at this point. But still very cool. No, that's a fun one. It's a nice hit for you. Nice hit. It's a nice Loose Angel Acuna too. I like that. On the green. Heavy. Edmund Sosa. Bitches love Sosa. Okay. Top loaders. Or I mean some more. Okay. Not a bad blaster at all. Nice little Dylan Cruz in there. Next one up, Mr. Maxey. It's a good song. It's a good song. All right, Max Kirkin is up. Good luck. Good luck, Max. Willie Adames. Nice Luis Rice here on top. James Wood. Evan Williams here. Max's blaster's not looking very strong here. Come on, Max. Finish up strong. Batting titles. Beater here. Come on, Max. Heavy. Woof. There's Max for you. Noah will be beating Max on that one. I'm sorry, Max. That was... We're just going to go ahead and forget that one happened. Next up, we have Bibendi 23 versus Chips Rips. Here we go. Good luck, brother. Who's this? Nice little James Wood here on that insert. Correct. Silver coming up here. There's a nice Anthony Volpe. The fun one right there here. On a Bibendi. That auto is not real. It is a faux auto. Still a cool looking card. Yeah, it's printed on, yep. Brendan Rodgers here. Tyler Soderstrom. Not bad on the Tyler, I guess, but it's like a vintage stock, but it's not. All right. So the Volpe is the hit for Bibbs there. Can you do better, Chips? Can you do better, Mr. Cody? Here you go. 29 coming at us. Cody. Good luck, Cody. Got backwards. You got image variation or something of the sorts. So you will beat Bibbs. Who is it? It is Mark Vientos on the image variation. Very cool. Chips Rips will be winning that one. You can go already push him past Bibendi. Very cool image variation here. Not enough to beat Mr. Scott. Well, I know, but that's his quadrant. Right now, everyone's beaten, or nobody's beaten Scott as of now in that quadrant. So we are at 2 autos. I think we can still do 3 or 4. Gonna be tough, man. The red ink. Brian King. Well, there you have it, my friend. Not going to beat Scott. You will beat Bibendi, and you will have a nice little image variation of Mark Vientos. Next up, we have... Who's next? We've got Gabe versus Rob. Right? No. That was it. No. Oh, just Gabe.
Gabe
Oh.
goes against.
Oh, got it. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Gabe has a
So,
chance.
okay, got it. So Gabe is now playing Chips. Okay, got it. There's still a chance.
Don't worry, Gabe. I have.
Gabe ain't watching. Gabe's busy with the family.
Oh, good for Gabe. I hope he should be.
Something like that. You only want the IV? I'll message you guys later about base cards and whatnot.
All my hard work.
I know. Morgan's
All my
sorting.
hard work.
Well, she's bagging it all up, so Doc Peterson here. You know what, Chips? There's a good chance that you're just going to get that whole stack sent to you. It's already in a bag. She said, it's already in a bag, babe. It is already in the bag. She said families for the week. This is a thick boy right here. We do have a patch. Got a patch here. We have a dual patch of Ronald Acuna Jr. Very cool.
I think it's funny.
That's a very cool one right there. Fun one. Already in the bag, babe. Nice. That's a cool one right there. It's not... That will definitely beat... That will beat Chips. 100%. But that will not beat Scotty. That will beat Noah, yes. That's probably the second best card of that quadrant. Okay, so that finishes quadrant 2, 3, and the winner, of course, of quadrant 3 is going to be Mr. Scotty with the Rolly Fingers red auto.
You asked.
He did. Very, very cool. All right.
Now we're on.
Okay, Rob. Rob's ripped. Here we go. Quad 4. Let's have at it, boys. Last 10. And end it with a bang. I'm still calling one more auto at least in these last 10 blasters. Calling it. It's been a really fun break. Appreciate you boys for joining this one. This has been a good one. Let's end it these last 10. End it with a bang. Let's give Scotty and Eli a run for his money. Absolutely. Corbin Burns just got put on the IL too. Poor shoulder inflammation. You're very typical pitcher. No, just shoulder, but shoulder can be just as bad. Jesse Winker on the level there. This is Rob. Chips, do it, brother. I've been thinking about doing something like this for quite a while now. Whoa, here's a cool one. This is called Conte. Fuck, I forgot the name. But it has right here 1776 to 1976 stamped on it. But it is serial to 200. Ryan Bliss, that's a fun one too. Good kid, good rookie. I like that. I forgot the name of it. Continental or something like that. Centennial. There it is. Centennial. Called a Centennial variation. That Geloff here. Gary Crochet in a Dodgers jersey, or a Giants jersey. Very cool. Vanderbilt. Okay, there we have it. Not bad. Not bad. Rob, yep, nice little numbered card there. So Rob is go. Okay, so this is G, but G is going against Bar 115. Bear 115. Huh? Rob had a buy, yep. All right, here we go, G. Come on, baby. Come on. Cool Rhett Louder here. I like that. Paul Goldschmidt. Here's a Nico Horner. We have a backwards card. It's a silver. That'd be a nice name here for us. It is Shohei. Nice, G. Shohei on the silver. on the 2024 through the years. That's a fun card. Nice hit, buddy. June Jam. I like it, Duke. We can do that again. I'm down. Nice hit there, Mr. G. Anything somewhat SP Shohei Ohtani pays. All Skeens on the chrome, too. Very nice. Very nice. Turning out to be pretty dang alright blaster here. 2 packs left for you, Mr. G. Freddie Freeman on top here. Daniel Boone. Last pack here for Mr. G. Okay, not bad. Chrome Paul Skeens and a silver Shohei Ohtani. Yep. Who is he battling? He's battling Bear. New guy Bear. Can we get some new first timer luck for Mr. Bear? Depending on how he does, that G's blaster would beat Rob. Based on value, that Shohei is worth more than the... Oh, Billy, there we go. Okay, it's Billy. Okay.
Hi, Billy.
All right, Billy. Let's go, Billy. First timer luck here. Make it happen. Jesse Winker. Fun one here on top. Aaron Judge, Anthony Santander, and Juan Soto. We get an auto for Billy. Ooh, red auto. I don't know if we can push our luck with 2 red autos in one case. But worst they can say is no. You're right. You're right. Ooh, we got Chrome Black. Okay. Chrome Black here. That's going to be number 275. Come on now. So we do have yourself a hit. And because you're the new guy, I'm going to make you sweat. Got Dansby Swanson on top here. Chrome Black to 75 here. Here we go. Kobe Mayo to 76. That's sick. That's sick. That's one of the bigger rookies you will see. 18 out of 76 on the print here. Very, very nice right there. Morgan wants me to lose. Real shame. Thought we was tight. Oh, because you wanted him to get a red auto, and he's facing against G.
Oh my god.
I will say,
No,
G,
you'll get a red auto later.
you do have another blaster. Yes, this Kobe Mayo right here, though, will win. You can mark that down. This Billy will beat G in that competition right there.
Okay. Always.
Okay. Mayo did just get called up, too. You're right. He did. Just literally today. Yes. That beats Rob. That is the best card so far of Quadrant 4. Next up, we've got Buckster versus Buckster. Buckster playing himself. Who's going to win? 2 blasters here for Buckster. Nice Justin Verlander there. Odell on the chrome. Von Gris on... Oh, why was he upside down? We're down on the high number. There's a nice Josh Young here on the green. That's kind of crazy that he... Yeah, we'll have to base it off of old comps, but probably $70 to $80 card now. We'll base it off of old comps, so that one will... I don't think we can say that one's beating the red auto. Okay. That was Buckster's first one. Oh, yeah. Nothing. Nothing worth mentioning on the first one. That means the second one's got to be a banger, right? Nathan Lowe. Here's a fun Acuna here on the throwback. Yeah, that's a tough one. Here's a reverse. So we have ourselves a speckle. Marky McGuire. Very cool. Marky McGuire there. Might have to vote. Might have to make it a vote. What do you guys think? Red Auto and Eli's Juiced Blaster. We have a patch. No, it's Blaster against Blaster. In that case, got Tarek Skubal. Very cool on the patch. Big flat Jack Flaherty. Ooh, here's a nice Trey Sweeney. I feel like I got to stick with value because that's what I did say earlier, and I said it in the group chat too. So I think you know, we're going to stick with value because that's what we discussed earlier in the night. Not a bad blaster there for Buckster, but that is not enough to beat Billy. He was playing against himself, and then who was he fighting after that? Yep, Billy wins that one. Moving on. Billy right now is in contention for being a top 4. We're down to 5, right? Yep, okay. Here we go, 5. So next we have LFG Sixers, which is Chad versus Really Bad Golfer. Here we go now. I'd like to see one more autograph. I don't think I'm being... I don't think I'm asking for too much. Get one more autograph. Who said it? Duke said it earlier. He He suggested we'd have 2. Nice Nacho here. And a backwards silver. That's a fun one. Nacho. And then a Bryce Harper on the silver. Very cool. That's fun. That's a Bryce Harper fan right there, so that's fun. Ooh, here's a nice Malloy. I like that. Hey, ooh. All right. We've got decent blaster. Nice names on the pink speckles. Here you go. I have the back of the. All right. All right. All right. Who am I referring to? Kevin Hart. Yep. Here we go. We got golfer here. Yeah, all right. All right. Let me get my flops. Here we go. Golfer. Ryan Jeffers. Wow. That's a really nice one there. Shohei on the 25th anniversary SP. A beautiful card right there. That's a really beautiful card. Yes, golfer. Boys, do we want to get some comps on this? See if it's beating out our Kobe Mayo. It is the 25th anniversary. The code is H25-19. It's a really, really sick looking card. I don't know if it's got the juice to beat the Kobe Mayo. It is a Shohei Ohtani, so I can assume there's a chance. Mookie. My number. Edwin. Sandy. Brian. Got up real quick. Oh, right. Still, $20. Yeah, okay. $20 card. Not beating you yet, Billy. All right, here we go. So that one, who was that?
Oh, that was really bad.
Really bad golfer. That Otani will pull him out.
Okay.
Easy versus G, huh? Eli.
Now that's potentially Eli against Eli.
Yeah, if we pull a nuke here, it'll be Eli versus Eli in the finals, which obviously means Eli wins it. Here's a nice Brooks Baldwin. I like that. DJ Friedel. Yeah, really bad one, that one. Matt Chapman here. Freddie Peralta. Blaster number 2 here from Eli. Not a winner. All right, last 2 here. This one is G. Good luck, G. Nice Mike Schmidt here. Blake Snell. Reese Hoskin with a full-on beard. To Willie Contreras. We are going for red ink. Nothing. Come on, G. Second blaster was pretty poopy. Nothing. Nothing in the second blaster. Last but not least, we have O'Rhino.
Who won? Was it you and Andrew?
I think Eli won that one just based on some chrome. But it won't matter. Jordan Lawler on the chrome. Max Muncy. And backwards, we do have a chrome. Jackson Holiday, that's a fun one on the 25th anniversary as well. Is that today? No. James just... We do have a patch here. We have a patch. Patch auto would be something, wouldn't it be, boys? Incredibly rare here, but... Brandon Lowe. Nope, no, that's not going to do it. Two blasts or two packs here left. Sevy. Final one here. Oh, March. That's actually a good one. I know. And that's it, boys. That is it. Give me that Kobe Mayo. That's going to be the winner of Quad 4. Ryan did. Patch. It doesn't matter. Ryan's. All right, boys. So that's it. Our final 4 winners. It came down to Eli winning Quad 1. Quad 2, Scott. Yep. Eli won Quad 1. Doing really bad golfer won Quad 2. Scotty won Quad 3, and Bear won 5, 1 4. And we are basing this off of value of the blaster, which due to the Paul scheme, what? Give me Eli's again. I don't know, like the whole blaster. Could be first one. So Eli had himself a blaster here. But of course, the beauty of the break was the Rolly Fingers to 76 on the red ink. 55 out of 76. So yeah, it's blaster versus blaster, so calling it. Eli wins it. 4 hits in 1 blaster, beating out the Raleigh Fingers because we are basing it off of the value of the blaster. Very, very cool, though. Congratulations to everybody who had some hits today, but Eli will be taking home the gold. Eli will get his $27 back. On top of that, he will get $100 in break credit for future breaks. I think that's what we... and then, obviously, Scott is walking home with his Raleigh Fingers. blue ink, red ink. Fine. But hell of a time, guys. 40 blasters. We did it in 2 hours on the dot. Done. And guess what? They are all sorted.
I know.
They're all packed up, ready to go. So thank you all again. Thanks, to Billy, some of the new guys. Really appreciate you guys being here. Billy, I'd love to join you to the, or I'd love to add you to our group chats if you want. Got a lot of fun banter in there, and obviously running some breaks as well. So yeah, let me know if you'd like me to add you to that. I'd love that. But overall, guys, thanks so much. Hell of a time. Congrats to all the hitters.